Right, buddy, up you come. And give your hand. Just gone live. This is your one here. Just wait for a live at the minute. So they're your cans.
Okay.
And then that's your mic.
Proper setup.
That's their teams. And then I've got updates for that. When I've got stuff to fire up onto the screen for you guys to see.
Do you want to use your bottom run just to stretch your heart?
Yeah.
The students think there's a stranger climbing your board. I just want to stretch. I can't find anything else to stand on, just stretch my core.
Right, buddy.
How are we doing?
Come live. So I can throw up stuff on the screen for you guys to pull that down to keep us warm. Hold up inside. No, I've got to blow out heater as well, just in case. So that's you, mate. There you shove those on, and then what we can do, I think you'll see. So that's your one in there. So if I got now and turn that up, and then that's yours, Tom, which is big, that one there. Clive and the same. So you should be able to hear yourselves now. Can you hear each other? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're live, and
Brilliant.
yeah, and I'll fire up some stuff on the screen, which is the table. Hang on. Right, beautiful, yeah. Commentary tune today.
Yeah. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a pretty overcast day here at Braywick Park.
Pretty grey.
It is pretty grey indeed. Pretty miserable day, but there's nothing miserable about what is going on this pitch today. It's the big one. Your commentary team for this one is myself, Tom Doherty, and alongside me,
We've got Louis Monk.
Louis Monk, the one and the only. With about 3 working joints between us, but we're a hell of a commentary team.
Well, we like to think so anyway.
You can see up on your screen right now we have the Counties 2 Tribute Barks and Bucks scoreboard, and this is going to be a hell of a game. Maidenhead played 14 with 9 wins, a draw and 4 losses with a total of 47 points. Marlow not far behind with a game in hand, 2 wins down and a draw down, 35 points. Maidenhead having a great season in the 2's this year. Previous years we've struggled getting full teams out, so to our boys turn up We're about 10 minutes away from kick-off here. Teams are just finishing their team run-throughs. Tackle pads are out, getting their shoulders warm. It's going to be a physical game today, Luke.
Oh, definitely. And I think Maidenhead doing very well. You know, currently sitting second in the league. Marlow just a little bit below in sixth, so should definitely be quite a close game, especially with the points being so tight.
Yeah, and the last meeting between these two teams was a feisty one. Over on the Marlow cabbage patch, with Marlow grabbing the late victory, just nicking it at the death.
These close local games are always a good one to watch.
Yeah, the Maids boys will be certain to try and get the win here over the local rivals. There's nowhere you'd rather be. Is there another game of rugby you'd rather be watching right now?
Oh, absolutely not. I'm sure, you know, inside the clubhouse they've got Scotland, Italy going on nice and warm, but no, absolutely not. I'd rather be out here watching this spectacle of rugby.
Yeah, it's a packed house down here at Braywick Park.
Heaving.
Yeah, it's a good job we've got these headphones on because you would not be able to hear.
I wouldn't be able to hear you, no.
Yeah.
Changing every time.
Our referee today is Drew. He gave a good talk to the boys before the game. He's promised to get a handle on these Marlow boys.
Keep them playing clean.
Marlow just headed into the clubhouse now for the final talks, getting the match shirts on.
So, Tom, score predictions for this game? What are you thinking?
I think it's going to be a tight one. I can't see either team really taking a chokehold of this. I think it'll be fairly scrappy. I think there'll be mistakes that come in, but I think the togetherness that the main squad has got right now, and a couple of these new boys coming through.
Yeah.
We've got a new player in at fullback today.
Looking very sharp in training, I've seen.
He is.
One to watch.
Yeah, that's for sure. Alongside someone very familiar to our commentary booth, Mr. Elliot Monk. What do you think he's got in the locker for today?
Well, he's been crippled with a bit of an illness recently, so I think he's really trying to, you know, put himself back out there, work himself back into the, you know, into the mix for the ones, given his debut not too long ago. So hopefully he continues the form he's in and carries on doing well.
Absolutely, everything pivots around him at the 9 position. And he's got a good link up with Scott Rudge in at 10. Those two boys played together for a long time.
No, they do, yeah. From the season, they've kicked it right off from the get-go, working really well together, hand in hand. You know, obviously they've had a few changes in the centres, so hopefully they've now sorted that out and they can all now gel together and create some exciting rugby.
Yeah, we've got Miles Everett in at 12 today. Hasn't had too many appearances for me so far this season, but as goes back a few years and different appearances, so it'll be nice to see what he's got to offer today.
Yeah, he's been quite unlucky with ankle injuries last season, so it's good to see him finally back playing, enjoying his rugby.
And a slightly unfamiliar sight in at 13, Mr. George Swin. Not a typical 13.
Second row combat.
He is indeed. Flashes of Will Greenwood when he's out there on the pitch, and the blonde hair flopping in the wind as he's trailing down the sidelines. What do you think Marlow have to do today to get under the Maids boys' skin?
To get under them, I think, like you said earlier, it's going to be a very, very physical game. I think whoever wins the physical battle here and gets on top, the forwards and even in the backs will come out with the win.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think down at the last game, there was a lot of hype around this Marlow team, and it definitely they got the better of the Maidenhead team, got under the skin, finished strong. So Marlow will be looking to do that the exact same thing again today.
you need to do is press that on there and then that's yours. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
It might be cold out there on the pitch, but we're very toasty up here in the Crow's Nest. Hanging high above the Braywick Park. Got a very good view out here.
Oh,
and
spectacular.
it is. We're right up here in the nosebleeds.
We've got competition with the commentator about the Harry and Will.
Stretching the top totally.
Okay.
Final preparations going on in the changing room. What do you think the vibe is in there right now?
Well, you've definitely got a few very strong leaders in that team, so I reckon all ears on and eyes, listening to what they have to say, really getting the boys together, keeping them calm, focused before going out.
Absolutely. And to those of you familiar to our Maidenhead live streams, you might recognise the captain bringing out the Maidenhead team today is our commentary team from the previous first 15 game down here, Mr. Will Manning. He's been unlucky with knee injuries so far this season, but with several ones caps under his belt, and he's been out there captaining this 2's side several times. So
he's got great experience out on the pitch. He knows how to lead the boys.
Yeah, he's definitely be a key player for this team. And out come wandering the Maidenhead boys now. The crowd go ballistic. There's got to be some heart in this Maidenhead side today. They've got a point to prove.
Definitely a grudge match.
Will Manning has got his shiny new scrum hat on, looking like a matchstick. He's ready for it. And finally, we have the Marlow troop come wandering out of the Braywick dugouts. We've got Maidenhead attacking from right to left in the classic magenta stripes, black shorts, magenta striped socks, and Marlow in their traditional beehive top, black top with the yellow stripes, black shorts, black socks.
Definitely quite a big looking Marlow side compared to our Maidenhead side. Size difference, definitely something to keep an eye on here.
There's a couple of these Marlow boys look like they had some of the mates players for breakfast. It's the big one. Maidenhead versus Marlow. And it's live!
Scott Rudge kicking us off.
And Maidenhead go deep with the initial kickoff.
Good first strong parry from Marlow here.
And that's Will Manning making a captain's tackle up there early. Here comes the big boy.
There he is. Marlow pretty loaded up here on the left side.
That's right. A couple of front rowers out here on the left, the maids. If Marlow can identify that.
Head's gone through for Marlow. Step in.
Good feet. Campbell Poppy chasing down. And he's under this.
Good boy, Theo!
And a good finish.
Good wheels.
Yeah, great finish. That's what happens when you get a 10 who attacks.
No, definitely. Took the ball right to the line. Had options either side and simple execution.
Yeah, not the start that Maidenhead were looking for there. Don't think they were ready for a 10 who's going to take the ball to them. That's definitely something they've got to identify now.
But hopefully a bit of a wake-up call and they can switch on this next restart.
Straight back in, exactly the fucking same. Exactly the same.
What are you saying underneath the post right now if you're Will Manning?
I think on a siege, you just have to write that one off. Obviously, you've got to get boys speaking, communicating indeed. There's no way that anybody should be going through at that position. So I think just keeping everyone calm, writing it off and just restarting, keeping everyone's heads up.
Yep. And that one went straight through the uprights. 7-0 Marlow, and we go again. I think you've just got to pick this one up. Get the ball back in your hands. Decent kickoff and a great tackle on the start.
Let's go, mate! Move on.
Will Scott go deep with this one as well?
It'd be interesting to see now because obviously we are quite fairly
Good
short
height
last
again.
one.
Solid take from the floor there.
Much better kick that one, really pinning Marlow deep into their 22 here.
Be interesting to see if there's a box kick coming here.
Looks like a snap on there from Marlow there.
Yeah. Wow, Maidenhead unlucky to lose that one there. Penalty given for playing the hands on the floor. I think Marlow got away with one there.
Nice clear out from Marlow just outside the halfway.
Yeah, that's one of those, when you're in the tackle, you think you can get that rip away, but once the tackle's been made, you've got to let go of him. You can't be playing the ball once it's down. First line out of the match.
Maidenhead definitely have a very strong line out here. A lot of toolbox bodies that can throw up.
Can't get the contest. Wow, and a fumble.
It's a great position for Maidenhead to attack off here.
This is, it'll be interesting to see first scrum of the match. How stable a base are we going to get? Obvious size difference coming into this scrum here. Stranger things have happened on a pitch of rugby though.
Oh, absolutely.
Need a clean strike from Mr. Oli Bala here. Rahul himself. Elliot Monk with the puts in. The ball's there to play.
Definitely. Someone else front left.
He's on the ground. Maidenhead done well to recover that there.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that's a sign of things to come. Yeah, definitely. Too slow on the cover there.
A
It's
quick
the
tap
first
from
man.
Marlow here. Looking to play again down the left side.
Wow, and another fumble.
Definitely
We said it was going to be cagey, didn't we?
Good.
Swinny making 10-15 metres there, that's what we need. Again, slow on the ruck there. Great counter ruck from Marlow. Ball's there to play. Maidenhead looked like they're just a second too slow with the first man to the ruck.
Yeah, no, definitely. Really need to make sure that...
Great shot there from Khan.
Brilliant shot. Chip
And a
over.
great chip and chase. Is he going to get the bounce? No, he's
Unlucky
not.
bounce.
And that looks like a fumble in there. Is the ref going to pull it up? No, he lets the ball. He lets them play. Hooker out wide.
Good covering tackle into touch.
Great covering tackle. Scotty Lewis getting out there and making that. Maidenhead really on the back foot here. Yeah, I think there were shouts for a knock on in there. I'm not sure I saw it though.
No. It's hard to see, obviously. You never really know what goes on down there.
Very professionally said. And is it going to be the same one here?
Clean line
Good
up
claim
from
there from
Maidenhead.
Paul.
Probably looking to box off the pitch here from the 9.
You would think so. Pretty comfortable with Elliott's box kicking. Keeps the ball on the pitch. Keeps the ball on the pitch from that far deep. An unusual technique there. Not sure he meant that.
Looking a little bit short on the far side here. Hopefully some boys can wrap around. And
Yeah, Swinney calling the boys over. Khan's lining up for another big shot here.
he has got a brilliant
Bang,
shoulder.
there you go. That's a bit of rugby league for you. Oh, and a silly play there. Could there be a more rugby league 5 seconds there? Shoulder straight to the chest and then forget that he's on the floor, so just tries to scoop the ball back.
Classic. Marlow with a good
Guff of a kick.
Kept him.
Lewis keeps in. No, he doesn't.
So it's Marlow's attacking lineup now.
Yep. If I'm Scotty Rudge, I'm identifying the Marlow 15 with a hobble there. Took quite a big shot. It was a good kick chase from the box.
Very good quick chase. Got up at him quick and shut down their space.
It did. If you're gonna box kick and keep the ball on the field from that deep, you have to have a good chase like that. So it was well wrapped up and looks like he's struggling.
Bit of a fumble there from Marlow, but looking to keep the ball in.
Still rumbling. Some pick and goes incoming here.
Really strong pick and goes there.
Yeah, 9 calls the big boys in. This is their bread and butter. Great shot there from Freddie Timpton. It's on wide.
It's just a pile of bodies over there.
Wingers eyeing up here. Maidenhead gone very narrow.
Back we go, back!
No try given.
Organise the mat!
Looks like somebody might be down, maybe.
I think he's
No.
given a penalty.
Organise
Given
the
a
money.
penalty here.
A goal line dropout.
Goal there, yeah, must have been held up.
It's been,
Yeah, Ali! Ali!
And Scotty's connecting well with the restarts, putting them deep. I wonder if he'll go the same route here.
yeah, we definitely need another really good kick chase off here. They've got so much space to attack it.
Got under that kick a little bit more than he would have liked to.
Ooh, dodgy pass from the 10 now.
And the press, and the press. Soft tackling there, allowing 5 metres from a tackle that should have gone. 9-on-9
Good
tackle,
shot
that's
from
what we
the
love to see.
There we go.
Bit of 9-on-9 action there.
Marlow definitely taking the ball right to the line, aren't they?
Yeah, they're attacking hard. Looks like they think they've identified something about them. Oh, and he goes like that.
Points! Points!
Definitely.
Skag!
Another
Skag!
quick tap.
Skag! 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 Points!
I think that was only a matter of time from Khan that one of them was going to slip up over.
He flies in with such power, doesn't he?
He does. He does, it's the mullet.
The extra weight behind his shoulders.
Exactly. Marlow going for points here.
Right in front of the post. Should be an easy 3.
You would think so. Watching him in the lineup, watching him before, he strikes the ball well, this lad. Got the skinny jeans on though, which I'm not so sure about, but we'll let him off. Oh, and don't think he was very happy with the strike, but it goes over.
3 points, 3 points.
Exactly.
You got your lads!
You don't write how pretty they are in the box score. 10-0.
You work the boys!
Maidenhead really struggling so far to hold possession into the ball. It's been a lot of Marlow ball and territory at the moment.
There has been. Look, there hasn't been a lot on this left-hand side of the field. You almost think that Maidenhead need to just start clearing the lines a bit as soon as they get that ball back. Because Marlow aren't being perfect. They've been loose just as much as Maidenhead have. Just capitalising better.
A fair few hand moves as well, so definitely something to watch and consider. Just putting an extra bit of pressure on the right side.
Good rumble there. Manning
Good offload to the left.
Great tackle. That's Lewis there, mentioning beforehand.
Marlow really looking to play loosely, offloading the ball. It's cost him a few times.
It has been, but you've just got to think at some point it's going to pay off as well.
Let's see if Maidenhead can build a...
Freddie Tipton with the carry there off 9. Made his first team debut last week or the week before. Got a good half out there for the 1s. And now it's back in the 2s, hoping to carry on that form. Captain's being called in. I must say, we've got this at 11 minutes in, and we're probably 4 penalties, maybe more so far.
Yeah, you wouldn't be surprised to see a card coming out maybe soon. It's definitely getting feisty out there.
I think if another one slips high, then it's going to definitely be a conversation.
So it's a scrum now to Maidenhead.
There's going to be some pressure on this scrum as well, you would imagine. Just got to dig the... Freddie's got to get control at that 8 ball.
Yeah,
and then El can get it away.
I've got a feeling it'll just be a case of getting the ball out quickly.
You would think so. If I'm Elliot Monk here, I'm grabbing that ball as soon as I can, because you know that the pressure's going to come.
Absolutely. You'd almost be tempted just to roll it in straight to the 8's feet at this point.
Yes, Marlow!
There we go. Well, better help.
Good scrum. Good scrum. Obvious pressure. Straight from the training ground, that.
Maidenhead have built a really
Hands are on here. Hands are on here. Oh! Just a loose pass there. There's 1-on-1 with the 15, and we know that Constance can shift. That was a real chance. A real chance.
He's got a great set of wheels.
And Lewis is shook up here. Marlow can identify that in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming back for the knock on.
Well, Marlow, keep working.
Real chance, real chance there. The first one that Maidenhead have really had.
Yeah, no, definitely. And hopefully we'll see a lot more of that going on. Really just need to cut out the little errors though, and just be able to build a platform that we could really launch an attack off.
Keep your ears open, boys. Awesome work, fellas.
Let's get it, let's get it.
Get tight, boys. Get tight.
This will be a Marlow puts in. Be interesting to see whether they try and push for a scrum penalty here, or they just hold it steady, get the ball out the back.
Yeah, I think with such a dominant scrum that they've got going on so far, they'll definitely be looking
You would
to
imagine.
keep it in the scrum.
You would imagine they'll try and keep this in.
Absolutely.
Hey! Set!
Stay strong, Marlow.
But we said earlier that they've got a big boys. It's very well held by Maidenhead.
A really good contest in that scrum.
Maidenhead
Probably
backs off the
not.
line quickly.
Good, great feet
Great
out
feet.
wide there. Can he make a great tackle? So lovely cover that.
Okay.
That's actually the left winger making a tackle on the right wing there. Constance has had to come all the way across the pitch to
brilliant
make
work.
that. Getting caught out a little bit too easy for my liking there.
Yeah, definitely starting, I think maybe perhaps a little bit too narrow. I think they just need to slide out a little bit more, trust each other on the inside,
I
and
think that's it, yeah.
really speak to each other.
Yeah, and it looks like Swinney's down.
I believe it's George Swin, outside centre / second row.
Yeah, so the medical team on now for Mr. Swin.
I think this break should do Maidenhead some good. I think obviously we've let a few points go through quite early doors, and it's looking a little bit hectic and crazy out there. So I think this break should help calm boys down, let Manning do his thing, speak to the boys, and get their heads clear.
I agree. I think if you can take anything from the start of this game, if you're Maidenhead though, is that they are not being invested in the scrum.
No.
Yeah, they're on the back foot, but if the ball comes out, the ball comes out. They can keep that going for the whole game. You would imagine as Maidenhead start to tire, perhaps the weight advantage will come into more play. But right now it's a really good contest in there.
Yeah, they, like we said, they may be quite dominant early on, but they are big boys and they will tire eventually. So it'd be interesting to see if Marlow's bench can live up to the standard of the starting 15.
And it looks like Swinney's making his way off the pitch. For the way he's holding his nose, could be a bust nose, something like that. Hopefully it's just a blood substitution. And he can get back on. So this is Kenzie coming on now, number 16, black scrummer. Traditionally a back rower, but he'll be playing in the backs today because we are very short.
Yeah, we've definitely been quite unlucky in the backs throughout this season, in the 1s and the 2s, racking up loads of injuries.
And it doesn't get much cleaner than that off the top. Great carry. Well wrapped up. Oh, bang.
Brilliant carry from Paul there.
And a penalty for offside, it looks like. Great carry from Paul Hodgson there.
Oh, it's brilliant.
That's what you get for going high on the big lad.
It's quite handy for Maidenhead. Should be an easy clearance now.
The left boot of Scott will help here. He's got a nice angle to get this out. Not the cleanest strike, but you'll take that. I think since Paul's got his skinhead, he's been in the gym as well.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, to be throwing boys around like that, he's definitely, you know, putting a few kegs.
And Paul's definitely one of those line-out leaders in there. Between him, Freddie and Manning, getting those line-out calls in. One of the main jumpers up there is Paul. It'll be Will Popper going up this time. Ref's happy with it. Wasn't a lot of danger in that carry there from Khan for a big guy.
Looking to play the short side, take it back
And
into...
look at that, the number 3 on the wing.
Will Manning, leading by example.
Ooh, scorch marks on the pitch after that. Lovely
Great tip on from Paul there.
Gotta get there. Oh, the ruck was there to be stolen.
They got a big overlap here.
Where's it? Oh, and the bounce has done well. The bounce has done really well.
Ooh.
Slightly nervy there from the Marlow boys. But it has gone dead, it'll be a 22. Not a bad idea there from Scott.
No, definitely.
He's really targeted that.
Yeah, no, he's identified the space, seen it there, and it's a great place to attack.
Yeah, I think he probably got a bit more loft on it than he would have liked. Scrum from where the kick was. You can tell what type of team they are by selecting that option.
It'd be interesting to see how we defend this open side now, because obviously they've gone around us a few times. They've clearly identified it's a bit of a weak area for us, so hopefully it's something that we've discussed and sorted out.
If I'm one of those centres, potentially you're going through the middle here because they've already gone wide. Can they bust one through the middle?
That was a much stronger scrum from Maidenhead there.
It really was. Wow, too easy that.
Yeah, again, they've got around.
Too easy. And he's not happy with that kick.
Take the tackle, Theo!
And he's really isolated out here. Needs to make a man miss, stay on his feet.
Good, Danny. Well done, Dan.
I was almost quite lucky there because he'd run away from his support a bit. So
I think if he gets wrapped up there, it's definite turnover or penalty. Kick was the right idea there.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
execution wasn't quite there, but there's definitely some space in behind. Not a natural kicker is our constant.
No.
Not a natural kicker. And it's a back ball again. 2 in a row. Oh, and it's through the mitts of Will Poppy.
Well wrapped up by the scrum half, Elliot Monk there. And again. Another penalty that I'm sure you can hear the Marlow coach shouting to go for points.
Yeah, I think Marlow are going to take a scrum here. Oh no, they're going wide.
Go for call.
Tees on.
To the post.
Tees on.
Just what you trust in as well. Hey? What you trust in the moment? No. You don't? No. Fair enough. I'd take 3 points any day.
It's a shame that the line-out's been really slick so far, and that was actually a good ball from Rowley as well.
Yeah, his throwing's been really good this season. I think definitely helped, him playing in the ones, picking up a bucket full of experience, playing some high-level rugby. He's been able to bring it into this 2 side, and like you said, the line-out's been looking brilliant so far.
Yeah, in training, he's been learning from the Leach himself.
Nice, Henry.
Yeah,
Good strike there.
better strike there.
3 more.
Keep working, lads.
That's 13-0, Marlow. Maidenhead still in this game, though.
Oh, absolutely. It feels like Marlow have been all over it a little bit, but Maidenhead haven't had that much of the ball to play with.
And if you scratch off those missed tackles and not waking up, realistically...
Very much still in it.
Yeah.
Very much still in it.
Yeah. Another deep one from Scott. Must be something that he's been talking about. They want to try and pin this Marlow team back.
Very strong carry back from the Marlow player there.
That's the problem. If you put a deep...
Ooh, sneaky...
Look at that. Oh, counter-attack now.
On it. Good boy, Sam. Good boy,
It's a shame, that's a real shame.
I feel like Marlow have been quite unlucky a few times now where they've made almost half breaks or even full breaks and just missed at the final pass.
Yeah. Hands on the ground there. And we've got, I believe that's the number 8 down for Marlow. Looks like he's in some pain.
Yeah, nasty shoulder injury by the looks of it.
That was on the back of a good carry from Maidenhead.
No, absolutely. Really, really caught Maidenhead lacking around the ruck there, taking the ball right through the middle.
That's why Camille will be unhappy with that. No guards, bodyguards in. It's a real way to carry a rugby ball like that. Just palm it. One palm on the ball, the other palm on someone's chest.
Carrying bodies along with him.
Let's go, boys. Watch the line speed, watch the numbers. Let's go.
Yeah, not nice to see this. It looks like he's in some discomfort. It's a chance for the boys to get together, have a word about what's working and what's not.
Yeah, definitely. Really hash out some of these quite simple errors that can really, really fix our game.
What are you saying if you're in the Marlow huddle right now?
I think just keep what they're doing. I think they, like I said earlier, they've been quite unlucky with almost, quite simple passes, catches just being missed. I think, they just keep doing what they're doing, and they will keep sticking, and they will keep getting through us, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think if they can hold on to a few of these balls, then there's a lot of space there for them to be had. And he's sitting up now. It does look like it's shoulder or collarbone. It's a shame.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that.
That looks like the end of his game.
Come on, Jimmy.
So restart now with a Maidenhead penalty.
It is Scotty's left foot. We need this in the 22, ideally. Ooh.
Looks like it might just be short.
Good ball. Son.
An attacking platform, finally, for Maidenhead. I think it's the first time we've had a sniff at a 22.
No, definitely. And it's exciting to see. We've had little glimpses here and there. So it'd be really good to see them finally launch something proper.
And a contest this time on the ball. Carry. He just walks into those challenges, doesn't he?
Still making meters though.
Yeah. Yep, and a great clear out as well. Will Poppy with the carry, coming back into his support. No
Got the
meters to be made.
Maidenhead backs wrapping around to the left here. They clearly identified something.
Maidenhead putting a lot of players into these rucks.
Yeah, I think so far we've been a little bit lax around the ruck, so I think, you know, after some discussions, it's definitely something that we're really looking to strengthen at the minute.
And a great tackle there. Big shot.
Stopped him in his tracks.
Is that the number 10 as well? Good carry, Will Poppy. We're still on the same mark that we were when we had the line out.
Yeah, not making too many meters. Hopefully we can find some holes and make some half breaks. But Marlow's line speed, like we just saw there, brilliant shots. They're really flying out the line here.
Yeah, coming out of the backs there and making that.
Good little snipe from the 9.
You taught him that, did you?
Back in the days.
And a great chop on the big boy there. Is that a turnover?
Yes.
Too slow.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you can chop those big boys low. Will Poppy. It's quite top heavy.
No,
So
definitely.
when you go low, he does tumble.
Running in some power, but their line speed, Marlow, they're really impressive. Coming up, meeting boys where they're running and really stopping us in our tracks. Certainly helps when it comes to counter-rucking.
Dan, when you bring that line speed, they can't move it. You've got to keep that line speed going in D.
Pretty much bang on the halfway here. Marlow ball. Haven't seen too many attacking line-outs from Marlow. Straight down the middle, has to go for the slap.
Not the cleanest, but they've gathered it well.
Good line speed. Miles goes high there. It's not the right decision on a boy like that.
No, it's very strong fend.
Miles might be a strong. Referee's happy with that one. Carney's on.
Very close there with the intercept.
Oh, they slipped through. The missed tap. Oh, he's the dummy. Wow, and he just manages to score that. God, he almost punched it.
Yeah, there would have been a lot of stick from his teammates there. If,
that was going to be a fine, for sure.
Absolutely.
If they don't score there. Good carry from the 13 there. Slips Kenzie's tackle through, and then it was always a matter of when, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just mismatching. I feel like Marlow doing a really good job at hitting their backs against our forwards when there's just a little bit too much space.
Yeah. We maybe didn't react to that tip ball.
Keep going!
Marlow definitely reacted faster to that tip ball from Constance.
Absolutely.
Constance was in.
Absolutely, yeah.
That ball, he was in.
Should have been an easy 5 there. Possibly 7. But yeah, conversion knocked over quite easily by the Marlow player.
It is.
Henry, good work, buddy!
And we make that Maidenhead 0, Marlow 20. 27 gone.
Again, boys. Good boy. No ball.
Horrible kick there. Scott, you go deep again?
Yeah, I think it's probably the best option. Just keep Marlow deep and allow them to sort of have to clear their lines and exit.
This first tackle has been weak so far. What about this time?
Round the shoulder there, a bit of a seatbelt tackle. Accidental,
but if you're Marlow, it's definitely worth asking a question.
Yeah, and I think that's what we're going to see here.
Yeah, accidental, seatbelt tackle. Back in the day, those don't get called, but...
Yeah, it's definitely hotter now, isn't it?
Nice kick out, you guys, Billy.
Let's go then, boys.
Good job, boys.
Patience now.
Still just inside the Marlow half here. Not the biggest of clearances.
No, I think he'll be disappointed with that strike. He's been striking well all day, so...
But this is one of their favourite positions, it seems, to attack off, this right-hand side.
Yeah. Looks like Will Poppy's going up. Very clean line out there. Oh, a wayward pass on the 9. Oh, and a fumble. Counter-attack. Maidenhead with a free ball here.
Some big collisions out there.
One-up runners, Lou, though. One-up runners. It's not the way you win games. does well to stay on there, Manning. Good carry. Maidenhead got to keep rumbling.
Oh, well intercepted from a high pass.
Can Lewis make it?
Oh no, looks like he's pulled up short there. Constance though, just scragged him.
Great
And up.
strike tackle. And can he do it?
Not touching, he's let go of the ball. He's released.
Referee just letting that play.
That was a brilliant cover tackle there from Constant.
It was treading water there was our kid. Oh, and the fumble. Yeah. Wow,
Maidenhead penalty. They've done very well to scramble back there.
Get set, lads.
Wow, and I think Lewis is struggling.
Great work, Ollie Kemp.
Yeah,
Good reaction,
physio on.
players, good support.
Yeah.
He set off in pursuit. Well,
Oh, he did,
Didn't
but-
last long. What a
work,
scrag there from. I thought he was going to pull his pants down though.
No, I did, yeah.
I thought we were about to have an incident live on YouTube though.
So we got Sam Bunton now coming on.
You boss it now, you're good.
Yep. Not naturally a back.
No.
Not naturally a forward either though. So there we go. Sammy Bunton. First season of rugby ever.
Yeah, and he's taking it very well.
He has. He's really come on. He's kind of formed into a sort of a leadership role in this 2's side. Helping out with line-out calls. To say it's his first season, yeah, he's really come on. He'll be coming on the wing, I would imagine. You'd move Dan Evans on to 15. Yeah, it looks that way.
Yeah, the way they're setting up.
Tell him. Who's it telling?
Good contest
Yeah,
there.
another clean line out from Maidenhead.
Easy front ball.
Come on, Marlow.
I don't think we're going to make many yards in the maul though.
Well, then
Is that
Ollie,
tipped?
head up.
Looks like the ball's staying just on again.
Can he? Oh, the kick chase.
Dodgy bounce
Oh,
though, helps Maidenhead out.
Get through. Oh, the kick chase. Wow. That was a real chance there.
Oh,
real
definitely.
chance, and now they're in the open. Oh, good footwork. Again.
Great feet there from the winger.
Yeah, that's the second time tonight he's turned someone inside out. I think Dan Evans is off to the shop. Get him a hot dog while you're there, Danny boy.
Yeah, Marlow definitely enjoying themselves out there with some flashy finishes.
Yeah. That's how quick rugby can change, eh, Lou? Dodgy, decent kick, ball bouncing,
Yeah.
one pass and they're in.
I think it was just mainly the kick chase. There didn't seem to be many people, and where there were people, it was very bunched up onto one person.
Yeah. I think Scott didn't realise that ball was actually going to come his way. I think if he committed, potentially could have got actually on the end of it. He's been striking the ball well so far. Another great strike. Up and through.
It's Marlow now 27, Maidenhead nil.
Next job.
Do not fucking drop now, Marlow, yeah? Do not drop.
Yeah, Marlow playing well so far. They are playing well, playing nice open rugby. Sometimes it hasn't come off for them, but as you see there, sometimes it has.
Yeah, definitely.
Heads on, fellas. Reset and go again, boys.
Yeah. And with about 5 minutes to go before the half, what do you think Cammy's team talk in the Maidenhead changing room is going to look like?
I still feel like Maidenhead look a little bit half asleep out there. There doesn't seem to be much communication going on.
But shot will pop in. Maidenhead needs something to lift it here.
Definitely losing the physical battle in this game, I'd say. Marlow got some really strong boys out there.
Can't defend a bounce pass. Great tackle. Yeah. Ooh, Marlow not happy with that call. That's just a good tackle from Kenzie there. Gets him to the ground quickly, allows someone else to come in and get that jackal. That's the benefit of going low, wrapping them up, getting them down onto the floor as soon as you can.
I'd expect Maidenhead, to go for the corner here and try and get some points on the board.
Yeah, that's what you get for having back rows out in the centres, eh? you get some proper tackling and some proper jackling.
Oh, absolutely.
I can't imagine it's going to be a line-out maul call here.
No, Marlow definitely been quite dominant in the mauls as well. I think that obviously that extra weight they have in their pack is really, really helping them out this game so far.
Yep, we'll see whether they fancy it. Couple of dummies. Wow, and a laser to the front. Referee's happy with it. Oh, and a Marlow player on the floor there.
Yeah, I think Maidenhead's still the
Ball's
ball
playable.
here, so.
Maidenhead have got to reload. Get a great double
shot,
tackle.
yeah.
That's, and the
Easy turnover as well.
too high body position in the ruck there from the Maids boys. Sammy Bunton getting caught out a little bit there. You've got to get low and get underneath them.
Marlow looking to play from their own 22 here. Oh, they've got numbers.
Dan Evans.
Easy 2-on-1 pass now. For the 15 to almost walk it in now. Underneath the posts.
Yep, you can respect Marlow for having a go there. I guess at this point in the game, why not?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, they've seen the injuries that we've had in the backs. We've got 2 back rows now in the back line, so it's definitely a mismatch out. Well, yeah, 3 now.
Well, I need to go to physio anywhere one day. Yeah, we got sports therapists there. Yeah. They're really good.
I think that was a case of Maidenhead getting white line fever, not expecting the counter ruck, not expecting the counter attack.
Yeah, definitely need to go back to basics. Just secure your own ball first thing. Really blast the rucks.
Keep going.
And Scotty's had a lot of chance to practice his drop kicking in this game so far.
Keep your hands up, boys.
Yeah, another long
spot.
kick.
Take.
Almost letting Marlow run straight at us.
Yeah. I would think at this point we would think about some variation in that kickoff. Maybe drop them on short.
Oh, it's spilled by Marlow. Maidenhead now have the chance.
Turnover. I think you've got to play quick here. Looks isolated. Swapping the other side to the gap there. Great tackle. Line speed shout from Marlow. Oh, and another fumble.
Yeah.
2 knock-ons. Marlow put in. It's a shame. It's a shame. There's been a couple of platforms that Marlow have presented to Maidenhead.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely providing us with the opportunity to be able to launch some sort of attack, but
yeah, the Magenta boys struggling to capitalise on the mistakes that Marlow are offering. Coughing it straight back up.
When we face them, show us how fucking better. He's unbelievable.
strong scrum from Maidenhead there, pushing back the Marlow pack.
And they've got out again.
Yeah, looking to whip it back around.
Scott getting across. Yeah.
Fumbled again.
Another one. I think the ref going to give that. I think that might be off a Maidenhead player, but referee's giving the knock on. Always looking to offload. Wants to get out into open play.
Well, I mean, I think when you're this many points up, you've definitely got the freedom to be able to sort of, you know, express that.
Yeah, you could see that. You could see that counter attack coming a mile away.
Absolutely.
As soon as that goes into broken play, looked like the Maidenhead defensive line shape just completely dissolved.
Yeah.
And then they just jump back the other way. 4 on 2. Maidenhead lucky to escape.
Get Roger! Ball to the feet, Danny. Good boy. Right then, let's go. Get your body close. Trust the line. Trust your read. And up we go, fellas.
Let's go, Marlow! Big push! Pull out!
straight to 12 there. What a good tackle, the 9 getting out there, all hands on the ground. He's isolated.
Good, Danny.
Good tackle there.
Yeah, putting loads of bodies now into the rucks.
Marlow back's doing really well there. There is space out wide. They can get it out there quick.
Yeah, just noticed that.
Scotty got under that one again. Is that straight out? No, finds
Bounce
grass.
just before, stayed in as well.
Oh, and a good pick up. The bounce really favourable. He's going to kick out here.
Loads of space in this backfield
Shot
now.
ready. And the steal. Oh, good effort. Stay out of there.
Go on, game.
Bang.
Some of these collisions today, Tom.
You love to see it.
Yeah, wide ball easily gets around the Maidenhead here.
What, that's your side?
And the tackle out wide.
Go on,
Slips
Stecky.
away. Bang.
Brilliant shot from
That's
Dan
what we
Evans.
like to see.
Proper shoulder.
And Dan as a fullback, he's not biting on those dummies.
He's not.
That's probably 3 or 4 times now. He's taken the man, and Marlow have looked to dummy, and Dan's wrapped them up. I would say probably one of between Dan and Khan so far. Good defensive performances.
Oh, definitely.
I think they're really making up
Nice
for
beat then.
the
Onside,
lack of
Ali.
structure that the Maidenhead defence has got in general.
Yeah, definitely working harder out the wings to cover.
That's unlucky again. Not a bad throw. Poppy just slipping away from him.
On it, Will.
The lift was a bit late there, I think, on that line out. Poppy was on his way up as the ball was coming in.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
couldn't quite get it, couldn't quite reach it. Scrum down.
But Maidenhead are definitely looking a lot stronger at the scrums compared to the start of this game.
Yeah. This is a dream attacking platform here. In Maidenhead's half, centre field. These are the ones you practice.
No, Sam.
Yeah, I'm expecting the 10 here to come left. Oh, right, he's gone right. 12 just overrunning him a little bit.
Good, well wrapped up there, Miles. And the jackal, no.
One that short side.
Good tackle there from Kenzie. Chopping low.
Good, Ali.
Needs it
Good,
again.
Ali. Go, Kempo.
Got to use touch here.
Maidenhead penalty.
Oh, into the side.
Drop.
Wow, that is a harsh goal.
Yeah. Well, from this angle, it certainly didn't look it. Helps out Maidenhead. Marlow really doing well to attack the wide spaces here.
Yeah, that was really nice hands there. Oh, it has.
Great
gone.
nudge.
Scott Rudge with a great nudge there.
Big D, last shift, fellas.
I think I'm yet to see Khan dip to go into a tackle. I don't know about you.
He certainly loves the upright body shot, doesn't he?
He does. He could probably teach a few of these boys a couple of things. He's been really driving that defensive aggression.
Certainly. That's a much better line out there from Maidenhead.
Keep it on. It can't come from there.
Yep, they can
Can't
keep
hit it.
they can keep the ball in there.
He's done well to get straight back up there.
He has. He lined him up there. Bit of a hospital pass. I think I would be having words with Scott for giving me that pass if I were him.
Marlow, quick tap here. Again, finding space on the width.
Just not working hard enough on the inside there.
Unlucky. Water, fellas.
And that's the half. Yeah, it looks like Maidenhead just not working hard enough on the inside there.
Yeah,
The winger's got to go and cover the outside, but he's got to trust the lads to make the tackle on the inside, and right now we just don't have it.
I feel like all the eyes are looking inside, and like you said, we're just getting caught outside every single time.
Yeah, I think you've got to trust your drift. Use that sideline, and as the winger, you've got to go.
Yeah.
If they step back inside you, it's got inside man to make the tackle.
Keep on walking, French, keep on walking, bro.
Be interesting to see whether Swinney's got his nosebleed to stop and he can come back on.
Yeah, I think it'd be good. Quite key to have his wheels back in with that back line.
Whether there's been a concussion protocol, we're not privy to that information up here. I think Cammy's going to have a few stern words in there.
Yeah, it's definitely not been the performance that anybody here was expecting.
No, it has not been. I think we're just a degree off temperature.
Yeah, it's certainly chilly out there, but I don't think it's the cold that's putting the boys off from playing today.
Yeah, I think there's patches of passion, patches of good play, patches of big tackles, but we're not combining that into a platform and bringing that all together into an attacking base.
Yeah, I think there are obviously a lot of new faces out there in that Maidenhead side, so there's obviously still a lot of gelling to do in terms of learning how boys play off each other.
Of course, and it looks like Ryan's going to be coming on to make his debut, I believe. Number 17 will be coming on for Liam Wandowski. It'll be good to see him in a made strip. Don't think there's going to be many changes in the backs, though.
No. I think the backs, obviously, they're having their chat with Cam now, really looking to hash out any issues that they may be having.
Yeah, not sure there's going to be many changes in the backs unless Manning fancies himself at 10. Which I wouldn't put it past him.
But no, to concede 36 points in one half is a bit of a hiding. They can have quite a way to come back in the second half.
Be interested to see whether Marlow take their foot off the gas here. This game could get really scrappy. If they continue trying to throw those offloads and make those passes but step off the intensity, I think it could really slow this game down.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the game as it is has been quite stop-start. Obviously Marlow just having that freedom to be able to throw these passes and run the lines that they're running.
Ready? Hi, mate. Ready? That's Anthony up there. Say hello, Anthony.
Hello. Mate.
The cat was it and the rugby club.
Yes. It's a bit cold though.
The cat was in the
And it looks like Hamish will be making an appearance today.
Yeah, he's usually a starter for the 2's, so it'd be good to get his experience coming off the bench, I think.
Yeah. He's another ball carrier to add in there. Likes to take the ball, likes to run those lines off 9. So hopefully you can get Maidenhead some go forward.
Well, originally being a number 8, he's definitely got the desire to carry, and he does like the collision, which is probably what Maidenhead could do with going forward.
Wow, and it looks like Khan's had some trouble as well. He's got some tissue up the nose. Hopefully he's not going off. That would be a big loss.
No, that really would be.
And it looks like he is. Wow, that's a big loss for Maidenhead.
Huge loss.
Somebody else is really going to have to pick up that mantle that he's laid down.
Intensity, fellas. Intensity.
Sadly, yes, 36-0 is correct. You're reading that right. Marlow running a bit rampant on Maids today. Maidenhead just a little bit disorganised in D. I think when the ball's gone to ground, when there's been kind of broken play, Maidenhead have lost a lot of structure in defence, and Marlow have really taken advantage of that.
Yeah, so for the first time we see Marlow kicking off to Maidenhead. Great first carry.
And no! And the purposeful grubber forward. Oh. And Paul, wow, what a shame. Finally, some go forward.
No, absolutely. I mean, from what's been happening so far, I mean, Cam's words have clearly prompted the boys to have some desire.
That's the only slacking that you have, okay? Keep going. Now we switch on.
Yep, and it looks like Zach's come on in the front row also. So a front row of Zach, Rowley and Manning. 3 people you do not want to be stood in front of.
Bit of an early shove there.
Ooh, referee.
Looking to play on.
There.
No.
Oh, he does
There we go. Maidenhead ball.
Yep.
Let's,
He was looking for that the whole time. You could see him almost call it before the ball even went in.
yeah, he was tempted and he just had to see that extra angle.
Yeah. Yeah, and that one called on the Marlow number 3. And it's not gone. It's going to be some footwork. It's a good boot.
Looks like it's still staying in though. Just lets it bounce and tapped back out into touch from the Maidenhead player, Dan Evans.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like El knew that was going over his head. Calls it for Dan. Dan thought El was going for it. Just a bit of a mix-up. Kick, put in there, in between the 2 players. That's where you want it.
Oh, exactly.
Those miscommunications do come in. Good boot from the winger.
Maidenhead have not really competed at any of Marlow's lineouts. Hopefully we see a bit more of that in the second half, just try and disrupt some of their play.
Another slap back.
Good game.
Doesn't look like Marlow go for the catch and pass off the top. So a few times they've tapped it back to the 9. Good D there.
Get yourself set. Don't worry about the kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slightly late there.
Yeah.
And slightly high.
Is that not a yellow?
Hamish, is he going to walk for that? Could very easily.
I wouldn't be surprised to.
That's great.
Yeah. No,
I mean, no.
Another final warning. Wow.
Gotten away quite lucky
He
there.
has. Maybe that's just because it's the start of the new half. In fact, thinks we deserve a new warning, but Hamish is a very lucky boy there.
Well, I mean, he's coming out the blocks flying, so hopefully he can keep up some of that physicality and just drop that tackle height.
Yeah. Played 2.5 minutes and then figured he needed 10 minutes off.
Good, Billy.
Well kept in.
No.
Or no.
Just stay away from that big rope, dude.
Another attacking ball here for Marlow. Maidenhead really need to keep this out of their own line. Can't afford to leak any more points at this point in the game. Another slap back, and it's been working for them.
Yeah, the ball's been going quite well to hands for them, so there's no need to change it, I guess, for them. Really strong carry down the centre there.
The latch on really gave him the go forward as well. Gotta go low. All the tackles just coming high. Yeah, you knew the dummy was coming. Another ball to ground.
He's let quite a few of those go.
Yeah. Not sure whether there's the advantage there. Oh, goodness me. Scotty's going off with the left foot there. Can't find touch though. Good wrap up there. Decent kick chase and did pretty well there, Scott, to find the grass.
Yeah, I mean, in those moments, it's definitely a panic kick.
Yeah, that's all you can ask for, really. Gave the boys a chance to get back in D. Marlow, pretty lucky, coughed up the ball on the sideline and then have it back in pretty much the same spot.
Yeah, that's much better. Well chopped.
Kenzie again.
And turnover from Maidenhead.
See, that's exactly what we said earlier. Hey, you chop the boys low, get them to the ground as quick as possible. You give the chance for the other lads to come in on the jackal.
Marlow clearly not a fan of that. A little bit of back chat to the ref.
Yeah, some gobbing off from the Marlow boys there. The ref Drew marches them back as he should.
Looks to be a little bit more of a intent out there from Maidenhead. I feel like if that was in the first half, the way we were playing, it could have very easily been another 7 points.
Yep, completely agree. Well, when he's gone up. A great carry again. Oh.
Really need to be quicker on those breakdowns.
You know the carry's coming, and it's that first man to the ruck. It's just always the second too slow. It's definitely something to look at.
Marlow bringing the tee on.
Going for points at 36-0 up. Our kid wants top point scorer in the league, clearly.
Let's have it spread, Dan. Dan, get him set, have a chase.
I think this is what they call stat padding. Don't know about you. He's striking them well today.
Almost looks a little bit short from here. Yeah, and it's come just under.
Yeah, wow. Goes for the pen and then misses it. Remarkable. I think if I'm those Marlow big boys, I'm potentially having a word with him there.
Yeah, definitely some easy caught by Marlow. So.
Yep, I'm saying, why are you not giving me the ball on the 5 metre line there? Cool. Still manages to make a few yards. Even with 2 people there. Good shot. Good dominant tackle out there on the wing.
There's a lot of space in the Maidenhead backfield here. Hopefully Marlow don't identify that.
I think Dan needs to link up when you've got someone who's not as experienced playing out in the wing. Got to go wide. Leave him, Sammy. Good footwork again, but Danny comes out. Danny comes out the better there. The hot dog he got him earlier, he wasn't happy about it.
Just does enough to scrag him down there.
He does.
Oh
no. Again, Dan Evans with a good shot on a forward in the backfield, one-on-one, makes the tackle. Brilliant defence. Going quite high again.
Yeah, really just allowing Marlow just to make those extra few
well
metres in every
played.
carry.
Not held there, going to the ref. Yeah, the pick and goes again. Got to get your guards in at this point. Give the knock on. Good defence from Maidenhead there. Got back in, try line side. Filled in the gaps around the ruck. You knew the pick and goes were coming. Defended them well. I feel like Maidenhead have to play here.
Yeah, I feel like they almost owe it to the fans at this point, just to get some points on the board, have a bit of fun, try and manage to scrag some points.
Looks like they're lining up to run something up the midfield. Don't think Scotty's going to clear this one. So let's see some rugby. Good base. Oh no, the pick and go from the 8. Well wrapped up. Oh, he looks alright. Oh no.
Charge down.
Yeah. Seems a strange decision to go for the box kick off an 8 pick on the scrum. If you're going to clear it, you could just feed Scott and in the dead ball area, get him to clear it off the field?
Oh, certainly. I mean, there was clearly nothing really set there to, aid at the box kicker there.
No, I'd like to know what the actual call was there.
Yeah.
Seems a strange decision from Maids there, and it's cost him. Yeah, it's cost him 5. Good charge down. He read the box kick well.
He did. He was up quick.
Yeah, followed it up with a good claim and a good score. From the other side that he missed the pen from earlier. He's been striking them well so far today. Wouldn't be surprised to see this slotted.
Just off the post.
Wow. Doinks it off the post and no good. 0 for 2 in this half.
Something we're quite familiar with seeing now, another Maidenhead restart.
Yep. Scott's going to be cramping up soon from all of these drop starts. I'd like to see him go short here.
Yeah, really try and contest for that ball. Get some bodies underneath it.
You've got someone with height like Will Poppy and you've got someone with pace like Constance out wide. Give them the chance to go and compete for it. Not as much distance on that one compared to when he was kicking it down this side.
Let's go back! Let's go back! Yeah!
Does Scotty fancy the points here? That's the question. Just to get rid of the donut.
Yeah, you see, it's that 1 second delay.
No, I don't think so. I think that we'll be looking to go to the corner
I
here.
think we will be. I mean,
So if we
all we've got to be thinking about is getting 4 tries, right? Oh no, he's
Oh,
gone too
no.
far. Wow, he's hooked that quite badly. Yep, it's going to be a scrum Marlow from the point of the kick for kicking it dead. That's a shame. That was a real chance there.
No, definitely. Definitely.
I know the Maidenhead boys will be thinking about getting that donut off the board, and that was a chance to do it right there.
Yeah, I mean, that certainly won't make the highlight reel.
No, Scott's not putting that on his LinkedIn, is he?
Get low, Marlow! Savage doesn't look like he's low.
Be scrum, boys!
Well stolen there by Constant.
Yeah, needs to come in field here. Get to ground. Yeah, give Elle a chance to play off the base here. Yeah, ball off 10, but it was very static. Static collection from Scott, and then a static delivery to Will Manning. It's tough to get go forward when you're not running onto the
Yeah,
ball.
really tough.
Yeah.
Some massive collisions out there.
Yep, the 12 wants to play. Step up, Rowley. Bang. Wow, does really well. Elle Monk.
Really putting his body on the line
He
there.
really is. Yeah. The football in the backfield. Oh no.
Oh, and another fumble.
Goes for the nutmeg. Doesn't get it
Another
through.
fumble.
Oh no. Well down, Sammy. I've got a lot of time for the fact that he's just tried to nutmeg Sam there. If that had come off, it'd have been unbelievable.
More back chat from Marlow.
Wow, turning over.
Back we go!
Just heard news from the first team. They have lost 46-17. It's a tough result to take on the road.
Yeah. I mean, to give 2 penalties away for gobbing off 41-0 up does raise questions. It does raise questions.
Line speed, yeah, up we go. Let's beat them, Ali.
Need a good clean ball off the top here. Scott's got his forwards in midfield, ready to run that line. Good
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a.
Oh, dear.
Oh no.
Really, really simple errors there from Maidenhead.
It was. The line out was right. Good clean. It's just the pass off the top that let it down. And for those following this game, instead of apparently there's another game on or something, it was Scotland 31, Italy 19. And back to the real rugby. Good wraparound play there from Marlow.
Easily sliced through by Marlow.
Yeah, and another chase.
Brilliant
from
cover
Constance.
tackle.
Oh, and he's kicked it through. Great. Oh,
And he's fumbled
no,
it.
It's come off his mush. It's come right off his mush and gone forward. Not a knock on if it comes off your head, as Joe Marlow taught us.
No, of course.
I think he had some hands on there
Yeah.
as well. Wow, what a shame.
It's another try that Constant has stopped by,
It is,
tracking
yeah.
back.
Yeah, that scoreline looks a lot differently if he doesn't make those two tackles. So, yeah, it looks too easy there, doesn't it? 10 gives the ball, wraps around, and then it was a 3-on-2. Nothing much that you could do on the wing.
No, very simple.
Give and go through, just couldn't finish it in the end.
Last two, Skank. Last two.
Hopefully Maidenhead can do a little bit of a better exit than last time.
Yeah, you would hope so. Let's see if they go back to the same play. That'll just be a reset there. Be interesting if Freddie Tipton goes for the pick and go again here. You'd like to see him on those pick and goes get outside of the flanker.
Yeah.
Step back in on that one. You want to see him try and beat the flanker around the outside. Drop in the 9.
Almost charge straight at the 10.
Yeah, and then that gives you the platform to then play off if you can beat him for pace around the outside.
Like, chuck the ball around, just keep your hands
Couple of Marlow subs warming up here. One very familiar face warming up.
Come on. Okay, hands to each other, yeah.
I believe that's an ex-Maidenhead player, Tim McLean.
Back we go!
Yep, very familiar to those around Maids. Big Billy in the bar. His son as a Marlow player.
So you going for Skanky? Harry, you going for Kevin?
Yes, that looks like Tim McLean coming on in the Marlow backfield.
Yep, triple substitution there. And the yellow number on the 22.
Want to finish?
He's been hobbling. Like 15 for Marlow's been hobbling since about the first minute. So I'm glad to see him going off now. He can get some treatment. 13 had a good game for Marlow, just come off there as well.
Oh no, definitely. He's finding the gaps and spaces.
Yeah. Just so much pressure on 10. That was such a wide pass off the line-out. The ball was in the air for so long.
Oh, it really was, yeah.
The first man managed to hit 10.
Easily ripped there by Marlow.
Yeah.
But
And that'll be
Maidenhead with the advantage still.
And if you have a look, there is space down here. Maidenhead can get round the corner.
Line speed!
Past to no one there. Mixed up between them. Yeah, we'll come back for the knock-on.
Unlucky. Will pass is great, D. Great turnover, boy.
It looks like Maidenhead are just not identifying the space when Marlow are offering it.
Yeah, I mean, from up here we can quite clearly see where the space is, but
Yeah, Jack, you're up.
They're definitely not bulletproof, this Marlow team.
Anything to me
And the referee will take his time with this one. Scrums have been pretty good so far. There've been a couple of wheels, a couple of penalties, but all in all, it's been a good day for scrummaging.
yeah, I mean, you know, there's nothing worse than having a reset after reset. We're quite lucky today to have quite clean scrums.
Yeah. Yeah, both teams have had a base to attack from off these scrums. Not many scrum turnovers. People generally winning their own ball.
Line speed, fellas. Lead it, Ali.
Oh, it's come out the
Come out the other side, yeah.
Who can rip it? Maidenhead ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well kept, well
Does
kept.
really well to keep hold of that. And a great carry from Rahul. Bit of a late shot on the 9 there. Maidenhead with no 9. He's back on his feet.
Meet them! Meet them!
And a couple creeping offside there.
It's been the first time we've really been able to get some sort of go forward.
Yep. Yep, can we just keep this momentum going? Good shot, really good shot. No release of the tackler there though. He does well to get away with that one. Oh, he's called it for someone else, but once you've made that tackle, you've got to release the player there. Didn't look like there was much of a release. And Paul's a bit shaken up after that.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah. You would expect Scott to come to our side with his left foot.
Yeah, it's definitely his preferred fit, isn't it?
Yeah. You'd be hoping Scott can pin this in the 22, and then you go and play from there. Always tough when you get those penalties in the middle of the pitch, though. Which side do you go to? It's a long old way to get that boot out there.
No, it certainly is.
And we don't have an Ethan in this team to ping it from halfway either.
Doesn't matter. They might put pressure on because they're doing that so good.
And just like that, Swinney's back on. Swinney, back from the brink. You would expect him to slot straight back into 13. Not sure who just went off.
Looks like they're keeping Swin on the wing here.
Yeah, looks like Sammy's gone into midfield.
Stay in their face, Will! Up! On it! On him! Yeah, Jamie!
They do well to get that ball out of there.
Yeah, not been the cleanest of lineups that we've seen so far.
No, it hasn't. And a fumble from Rowley.
Unlucky!
Just a lot of loose balls. It looks like the ball.
Good disruption!
We don't have rain, but there's definitely a bit of grease on the pitch. Looks like the ball potentially is gotten a bit slippier in the second half.
No, certainly. I think they've actually called for a Marlow knock on first here, so it looks like it'll Maidenhead scrum.
Yep. And Hamish is a bit shaken up.
Yeah. Great disruption, fellas. Jamie, that's class.
That was indeed class from Jamie.
Oh, they stopped.
And we've got a great view of this scrum from our position up in the heavens.
Well, I think you know, we're clearly well equipped with 2 scrum experts up here in the commentary.
Yeah. I think a grand total of about 4 scrums total between us as yellow card flanker substitutes.
Yeah, I would agree with that stat.
Yeah. And a good win. Wow, and the ball was... Oh, no.
Up on it, Billy! Good boy!
Look for the offload again, and almost had it.
Yeah, he's really trying to look for those today.
This is the drift defence. Constant can't get tied in here. Yeah, really good D there. Miles does well to get over there and make that tackle. Wow,
penalty to Maidenhead.
Penalty. Can't see what he's given that one for. Was there somebody in on the... Yep, somebody in on the jackal. Wow, great turnover. Scott again. It's a bit of a...
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he's actually given us an extra few yards there. Take that every day of the week.
Yeah, it's a much better nudge there from Scott.
Yeah, you could see he struck that a lot sweeter. We need a clean one. First half, Paul was getting up there. We were claiming our lineouts well. Last few minutes they've been a bit scruffy.
Yeah, hopefully they can really chat to each other, you know, build on what they're doing in the first half, because the lineouts definitely have taken a bit of a fall.
Wonder if this will be back ball to Will Poppy. Paul's got up there. Good claim. Good claim.
Setting up a good driving maul here.
And Marlow do well there. Yeah.
Yeah. Brought it down.
And Rowley's rumbling. Got to get lower in the ruck. We're very high. Body position's very high in the ruck.
Yeah, very slow to clear out.
The Jackals very quick. Is that a turnover? Might well be.
Yeah, the way the back three are moving and setting up.
Oh, and they've turned it back over. The drive. Oh,
looks like Manning's just short there.
Yeah, doesn't have the legs too. You'd expect some pick and goes here. Goes down the blind.
Hopefully Maidenhead can really get some points on the board here now.
Miles in at 9, the tip. Wow, coming straight off the line. Does really well. Bash.
Oh, some really big shots out there.
Yeah, got to get lower in the ruck there. Wow, and the ball's still alive.
Marlow have done really well to push us back there. Must have been a few metres, if that.
Yeah, 2 or 3 huge hits in there. Down the blind again. Double tackles.
Again, one-up runners.
Kenzie. Oh, and in the... Yeah.
Don't think that was the...
No. Yeah, Elle getting thrown about like a rag doll there. Poor lad's about 6 stone, soaking wet through. Good carry. Yeah, on the jackal again. Stolen.
Marlow just so quick over that ball.
Wow, the hands were on if they saw that. If they could have shipped that wider. Maidenhead are walking on the blind side. Oh. Maybe they knew. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt there that they knew a penalty was coming, shall we? Because there was some slacking on the blind side. I'd be having words if I was Swinney left out on an island on the right wing there.
Oh, massively shanked there.
Oh, and Scott checks his boots to see if there's a hole in them.
Good boy! That is unreal defence!
Yeah, was a great D set there.
Yeah. They did very well.
Yeah,
I think.
You don't normally like people coming from a few people out, coming across to make the tackle, but if you do it, you better do it like that.
Yeah, and boy, it was a hit.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're going to come rushing out the line, make a shot like that lad just did. Good claim again. No contest. Well done.
Slot him!
Yes, Theo!
Few people going high there. I think Maidenhead need to take the time, make sure they're not rushing into anything. Oh no, another steal. That's got to be double figures now.
Oh, it has to be.
And he's on left out an island. Freddie out there. Oh.
Unlucky.
And we go again, pretty much the same position.
I mean, Marlow doing their best here just to keep us in there at 22.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Yeah, I think when the boys watch this game back, it'll be clear to see how quick Marlow are on that first jackal. And it's a mixture of us being too slow in the support and body position as well. We're letting the jackal get underneath us and then trying to drag them out from going high.
Was he not the last guy that we played them?
And then Rowley's off. Hannah's seen something she doesn't like. Rowley had a good game today.
Yeah, it's a shame. He's been quite a good, been a good carrier.
He has. He's made a few meters, and in general, most of the lineouts that have been lost haven't been on him.
No, not at all. I think his thrown's been very good.
Yeah, I think he's thrown a few darts today as our Rowley. So it looks like Hamish is stepping in. You would expect a front ball here.
Yeah, keep it nice and simple.
Yeah, unlucky there. Always tough when someone brand new comes in.
Marlow really looking to fly
Scott.
through there, make the most of that fumbled ball.
Yep.
Boys, that's class!
I mean, just as good as a clearance, that really, isn't it?
Well, I mean, when you think about it, we've gone from a metre from their try line now into our half.
Yep. Without Marlow really having to do too much.
No, it's all just been from our own errors.
There's another one down. Look at the pace that Hannah's got. That girl's got some wheels. And Hamish is staying on it. Staying on that throw. To be honest, I think maybe just they just don't have the timing down. It's obviously a to get the time in between the lift and the throw when you've got someone else putting a different amount of speed on the pass. Like, and Rowley's been sent off with the water.
Poor bloke's just come off with a dodgy ankle.
Yeah, and then been sent on with water, and then the refs told him, get off again.
So 10 minutes to go. More man of match.
Yeah, really struggling now in the lineouts without Rowley.
Yeah. To be expected. Always difficult to come on, especially when you're not a natural hooker. I mean, ideally, almost every team will have 2 hookers, won't they? Like you see Jamie George and Cowan Dickey, or yeah. So it's to put a big number 8 in there to chuck the pill in is
it's a
not
tough job.
easy.
Tough job.
He's off the pitch with fucking players.
Good clean scrum there from Marlow. Bit of a wayward pass, but still manages to get round.
Yeah, they're looking really sharp out there today. Just a bit of a training run through, isn't it?
Yeah.
So easily got around.
Good finish, and Swinney tries his best, but straight off the training ground, that one. In fact, wasn't actually executed that well to begin with, but they didn't even need it to be.
Don't need it to be.
Yeah, it's again, what as we discussed before, working on the inside. You could see the boys were tracking across, and just not covering on the inside, and then Swinney has to bail onto the winger, and then the lad just runs on the inside. Yeah, strike goes through.
I think at this point the boys would just be looking to keep it below 50.
Yeah, and we're at 48, so, and knowing what our kids like, he'll probably kick a pen to make it 51. Maidenhead really playing for pride now. Nobody wants to be nilled in a game of rugby. And they've got a chance to rectify that with this. Is he going to go deep? Yes, he does.
Barely, hardly any chase at all there.
Yeah.
Heads have really started to drop.
They have. Another going high again. Good carry.
Yeah, they're clearly running with intent still. They really want to hit that mark.
Yeah. And not sure you really want your 12 going in for a jackal at that point. And he's got bit of confusion from 15 yards sideways and then got chopped. Ready with the carry. Tip.
Not so slick hands.
No. Yeah.
It's quite hard to think this the same Maidenhead team that's currently sitting second in the league.
It is, but just as the Maidenhead and Marlow game that happened over at Marlow a few months ago, I mean both teams were quite significantly different. I guess that's the nature of 2's rugby.
No, of course.
New player, yeah. People, you get injuries in the first team. People move up. People pack in, get injured, and it looks like Marlow have just really gotten the better of us today. And we've got matched up numbers in defence. Two on the blind.
Big scrum from Marlow there.
Yeah. Oh, and it's been turned over. Bang. Good carry, Kenzie. Good tackle as well, though. Yeah, Swinney's never going to put that on the boot, is he?
You pray he doesn't.
Yeah, I think the chip was the only option there, but and it's gone Maidenhead's way, not rolling
Hopefully they
away.
just play quick here.
Yeah, you can see him tied in there. I think he's unlucky. Not a lot he could do with that. Made the tackle and then got pinned in there, but that's what you got to do as the as the Rooking team. Good work from Maidenhead there.
So kick just outside the Marlow 22. We've seen this before.
We have multiple times. Five minutes to go in the game, Lou. Attacking line out. It's gotta convert here.
Quite possibly could be Maidenhead's last chance to get any points on the board.
Yep. Let's pull Scott Rudge into the pocket. Get him to drop kick.
That is Rudge throwing in his own line-out, so
Gotta respect it. And it was a dart as well. Looking like Phil Taylor throwing that in. Good carry from Paul. Oh no. Yeah, it's knees down.
We got numbers there on the
knees
left
on the ground.
Lost
Yep.
the ball.
No, knee on the ground.
There we go.
Tackle was made, and then they ripped after that. Well spotted from the ref there.
At this point.
Freddie wants the points.
Yeah.
Freddie wants the points. No.
No, Scott saying no.
Scott says no. It's a great kick.
Yeah, big kick.
There
Runs their
we
5
go.
metre.
That's what we've been after.
I mean, if there's any better opportunity.
Yeah, now or never for Maids, really. Now or never. This is it. Scotty Muck makes his way over. You don't see many 10s thrown in at the line. Oh my God, he's put far too much gas on that.
And that might be why you don't see many 10s thrown in.
Wow. Oh, we've got it back. Wow.
Maidenhead getting lucky once again.
Yeah, we'll just tap and go this one instead. Will Manning. Oh, great tackle. Drops him really quickly on the and a quick pick and go there.
Marlow do so well to slow the game down, don't they?
Yeah, just killed all momentum out the attack, and now it's off the platform.
Line speed!
Loads of numbers this side.
Just outside of the 5 here.
They're so good with it.
Again, the ball
yeah.
spilled from the ruck.
Yep, it's happened a few times. That.
And
Oh,
again.
wow. Oh no.
No.
He's
Coming
giving a
back.
knock on. Wow.
Shift! Great shift, Marlow!
Good D. Just solid D. No gaps opening up. Slow the ball down in the ruck. Textbook. When you're under pressure like that, it's textbook D.
We're all joined up. We just wanted to fucking.
And it's like one off the other, it's not the same person.
No, it's
Brian, Jamie, then this is you.
And Ali, I know.
Mate, those two.
Yeah, I think that might have been Maidenhead's last chance
Yep.
to get some points on the board.
Yeah, you don't expect Marlow to kick this ball back. I think they'll the backs will fancy giving this a run out.
He's okay. Gets people to be in the chat. Okay. You got it? Yeah. Had his 6 weeks off.
If you're injured, yeah.
Call it. That's a call it. Okay, right. Expensive. Yeah. And Ali goes to 6.
You'd think Maidenhead will have a go here. Sam Bunton made his way off the wing. Now Swinney's onto his more natural position on the edge of the flank. Hamish moved into the 8. Freddie on the other flank. You'd expect these flankers to stay latched on here to try and to put some pressure on.
Yeah, I mean, like we've been saying, it's Maidenhead's last shot, so they've really got to give the scrum everything.
Yeah.
He's now kind of done his thing.
Screaming.
Come on, Jaff, we're trying to fucking finish the game, eh? I did not realise that was scored. I thought we were still in the third. They're missing 4.
On and just a bit of a break here while the physio sorts something out with one of the Marlow boys. Only a few minutes left. Time's ticking away for the Maids now. Yeah.
Just had attendance numbers come in, and we're looking at 5,423.
Wow.
So massive
Yeah,
attendance here today.
Big turnout. Yeah, every single one of those fans has just been just the singing, chanting,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
all game long. It's the atmosphere's been absolutely electric.
But I'm sure they'll be banging on Billy's door to get their money back.
Can Scott make it on the 9? Yep. Bang. Double tackle.
Oh, he's still going.
He stayed on. Oh, Dan Evans. Wow. He's been letting his frustration out on a few people. You don't see Dan making many tackles like that today. He's been a force of nature back there.
Yeah, you can tell he's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
He does, yeah. Shades of Drew Prince from the Marlow 9 there. Just
Yeah, certainly electric and
bouncing off, running over there. Maids ball.
oh, I feel like I sound a bit like a broken record, but again, another chance that Maidenhead have here to get some sort of points. Probably their last one as well.
Yep. And Scott, that makes him 50% conversion rate. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yep.
Yeah, it's almost becoming
too
predictable at this point.
Tap and go. Get in there, Swinney. Go on. Oh, you've got
Yeah,
to commit.
easy overlap.
Great carry.
Yeah.
That's great play. And the up and under. Can he get on the end of it? No, he
Let it
can't.
bounce. But it's gone back to Marlow.
Looks like a knock on there. Yeah. Knock on by Maids.
Ref's letting it play on.
Oh, he's nice. Let it go play on.
Yeah.
They can go.
Yeah.
Running. Great counter ruck. Still Maids ball. Got to play out here. See what you can do.
Yeah, I think
Running
the fat
into
lady
a
would be warming up now.
Yeah, she will be. Yeah.
Oh,
Bang! There you go. Straight to him.
We've been talking about it all game.
We have. You couldn't pick him out like that if you tried. It's an unbelievable nudge. Well played.
Yeah, brilliant tackle
Good
out there.
tackle.
And that's the final whistle.
Final whistle goes. Final score. Marlow 48, Maidenhead 0.
It's Marlow cheer and applaud their performance.
Yep,
Maidenhead look to fall to their knees and cry.
Yep, as they should. A dominant performance out here from Marlow today. Maids just weren't on it today. Not the day for the boys there. Outplayed, outgunned.
Yeah, I don't really have any words, Tom.
Nope.
No.
I mean, some good shots, some good tackles. There was clearly passion from the Maids boys. You can't give them that. Dan Evans at the back, putting in probably 5 or 6 big tackles. Constance, took a couple of scrag tackles. Khan in the first half, throwing his shoulder into anyone that could walk near him.
Well, it's certainly been a very physical game.
Yeah.
And Marlow, obviously, we spoke about it earlier on with their bigger pack and clearly helped them out today.
Yep, so the boys are huddling up now. Swinney getting some final treatment. There'll be a Maids tunnel heading back into the changing rooms.
So I think up in the commentary box we've agreed that we think for Maidenhead, Dan Evans out on the wing would be our man of the match.
Yep, some strong performances from Constance, Khan, a few of the other boys. Rowley, I thought had a good game as well. But yeah, the Maids man of the match from us, Mr. Dan Evans.
Yeah, with those big hits in defence when we really needed him.
Yeah.
Definitely helped us out.
And Cammy makes his way over to embrace his team. I think they'll stay out on the pitch here and just have a quick word. Marlow will be celebrating tonight, and they deserve to. Good performance from Marlow there. Pretty dominant in patches. Maidenhead left it all out there. You can see from the looks on the faces. looks of a few of the boys hobbling. Yeah. Definitely some heart out there. Everyone gave it all, but in the end, we just didn't have the firepower to compete with those big carries.
Hi, sir. Thank you very much for your game today. Did you surprise the game?
It was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah, a bit of a slaughter though.
Yeah, it was. Midfield, it was quite a tight contest though.
No, it was, certainly. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Cheers!
Yep, and now our pitch side reporter, Mr. Louis Monk, is going to try and get a pitch side interview with our man of the match. We'll let them have their team talk first. Sure, Cammy, Will Manning will have a few things to say. It was a shame to see some of the boys drop off today. Say Khan coming off, Swinney had to come off for a lot of time. Lewis, I thought, had a good game. It was a shame that they had to come off at the half time. I think some of the substitutions helped in places, gave us a bit of a different go forward in the second half, but also kind of disrupted it, especially with losing Rowley. I think if we had a better platform to play off the attacking lineouts, then perhaps we could have converted.
Well, I don't know about you, Tom, but I really wouldn't like to be in that huddle now.
No, I don't think so. Yep, there'll be a few of the boys getting a beer after the game, and tears will be falling into it.
Catch a word with you.
Yeah. First thoughts of the game.
Disappointed. I thought we battled well at times, but we just weren't good enough in attack and D, both. We had a lot of mismatched players. We had some forwards in the backs a lot for most of the game, so tough one to take. But we regroup. We got a bye week next week, so we'll regroup and we'll be back again in 2 weeks.
Sounds good. Well done, mate.
Yeah, and it looks like our man of the match has disappeared into the changing rooms.
Sign off.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was Marlow and Maidenhead. Final score, Marlow 48, Maidenhead 0. Tough day at the office at Braywick Park. Till next time, I'm Tom Doherty.
I'm Louis Monk.
Ta-ra.